I see exactly what you mean. All right, fucking compass.
Yep.
All right.
A lot of uses of words he kind of wishes that he didn't use. A lot of it sucks because the concept of it is actually kind of cool, but man, there's a lot of edgelord
Oh man.
stuff in it. But yeah, so what it is man, it all takes place around Dr. Ondinus and his like his life, and it's kind of like showing his like regrets in life, and how it just made him like repressed memories and shit like that, repressed thoughts, repressed feelings, and like none of it was like offensive for the sake of being offensive. Just a lot of things that he's like, man, if I could have made this so much better and not like maybe not use the F slur so many times. But to be fair, he was like 15. Like
that. Hey, wow, 15 when he made that. Oh man.
And he composed Megalovania for that. And
are you serious?
Yep. And not Megalovania, Megalomania. No, wait, no, Megalomania was the Live a Live one. Megalovania, I was right the first time.
Okay. Either way, that makes me.
Oh, and it is
really
it's a hard as fuck game too, like unfairly hard.
Oh man.
But yeah, he composed everything for that. Then that song ended up getting used in Homestuck for a crucial scene.
Huh. It is that one you showed me, right? That the boss fight I'm thinking of.
Yes. Oh yeah,
yes,
that's where it's that's where it's used in Undertale. But by that point, that was kind of like his staple song already.
Aha! It's a very good song. It's very well done.
It's a phenomenal song. Like the guy put a lot of work into that ROM hack and into pretty much all of his stuff. Just it does appeal to the I was a teenage edgelord people.
Yeah. And hey, you know what? Around that time, 2006, I mean, that's like, what, height of 4chan and that sort of thing. It's like, totally makes sense.
But then he made Undertale, which is, like, the game does such a good job, like, hitting all those right notes, but some people just got too into it.
Yeah. What do you see when you see a lot of people who are super into it that are just kind of like, because I always wonder, it's kind of like, you know, the conversation I always talk about where it's like, so like, why do you like Final Fantasy VII? Like I really like Final Fantasy VII for particular reasons, but I never know why people actually like FF7. So like why what does the general what's the general consensus around why people like Undertale?
It's a game, it's very much like, I think the reason why people like Homestuck. It is a game that is very good at hitting to core feelings, core emotions. If you're... It sucks in a way, it's actually kind of made for, like, 16, 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
It manages to take the concept of friendship and really push it to good levels. Like, push it to a point where the friendships that you make impact the way the game is played, as well as make certain endings in that game that much more heart-rendering to get.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to a quote from Itoy about Mother 3, where he says, I think for people to get the most out of Mother 3, they have to name their Hinowa after their mother.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And the genocide route in that game is hard in both a gameplay standpoint and just after what you go through in the pacifist route, it's hard to basically spit in the face of everything you do.
Yeah.
But it plays with the meta in a really good way that, you know, if you're getting into it for the first time, you're gonna feel smart playing it and realizing what's going on.
Okay. Interesting.
The art's beautiful, the assets are beautiful. Like, he got some talented people to work on that game.
How many people were working on it?
All in all, including him, about 3 other.
3 other people? Oh.
Yep. I mean, he just put so much time and energy and dedication into it that... I don't know. The story is ultimately about dealing with a person dealing with rejection and abandonment. And that's kind of a really universal theme, especially when you might be a kid or a younger person trying to find their place in the world. It has a lot of concepts,
especially teenagers.
Yeah, it has a lot of concepts that would probably do a good job appealing to a teenager.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's. I could totally see that.
I also realized what a hard time I'm going to have in this dungeon because I do not have double magic.
Oh no. Would you say this is probably one of the most treacherous dungeons, or which would you say is the most treacherous dungeon?
I think Ice Palace, personally.
Yeah, Ice Palace is pretty raw.
Ice Palace is the most confusing. This one can hurt the hardest. You don't have to worry. Well, at least not for us, because I have shown Max the genocide boss.
Yeah, I already know who that boss is, but I'm still curious about like how it gets to that point. So I'm sure I'll still enjoy it once I get around to playing it. But first, I think I'll play off, and then I'll actually. You know what? Now I think about it, I actually am in the middle of a game of Undertale.
That's right.
I just never. I like met Papyrus and Sans, and then I'm like a little bit after that. Oh man, this is rough.
Yeah, this puzzle is hell to begin with, let alone when you have very limited magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I hear, the other genocide exclusive boss is just a really just pain in the ass. Sans is at least fun.
Oh, okay, so there's actually another.
Yeah, there are 2 bosses in that route that are significantly more challenging on genocide. Everyone else is easy.
Interesting. Huh. Just in terms of the bullet hell sections, or like...
Well, actually, the other one is almost more of a rhythm game.
Really? Oh.
Think defense mode in, Guitarumon.
Oh god, you know what? You're gonna hate me. I've had a copy of the PSP Guitarumon for 4 years, and I have not opened it yet.
Wow.
I have not played Guitarumon, and I knew it was one of those games where I'm like, I'm going to play you one day, but I know it's going to be difficult if I can't get you, because I knew Guitarumon was going to be one of those games where it was going to be difficult to find later on.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not a copy of the PS2 version of that game, because the PS2 version of that game is impossible to find.
I was going to say, yeah, that must be crazy. How much? I want to see how much that's going for right now. What's that? Ooh, yeah, buying new, it would cost you $110.
That sounds
That's
about
not
right.
terrible. Yeah. The art style is so cool.
Oh, it's like one of my favorite rhythm games. Guitar Man is a... Oh, man, how to describe this? It's a rhythm game that, it is next to Elite Beat Agents my favorite rhythm game. For a lot of the same reasons I love Elite Beat Agents. It's a very, out there, weird, cool rhythm game. Basically every rhythm element of it is a fight, which involves a... It involves a charge-up section, a defend section, and an attack section, and all those rely on the song and the person that you're fighting really well. Also, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for the sub, Right Grammar.
Alright, take care, Right Grammar. Good to see you. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, you got a tournament?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm not going to be able to make it tomorrow. So, Right Grammar beat tons of ass from me.
Now, okay, is Tons of Ass a competitor's name or just in general?
No. We do get some people with funny names. There's one guy there. He's really nice. He goes by Snail Down. We have somebody called Nobody, and then somebody else called Nothing.
Not nobody, not nothing.
Nobody, not nothing. Yeah, we get some people who have some funny names.
Okay. Speaking of Eric Andre, let me see if I can pull this tweet up I did last night.
Oh.
So, man, I was literally half asleep when I made this tweet. But Eric Andre apparently asked, what... Can someone get me the name of every dead wrestler? Like... And I replied at like 2 in the morning, like literally half asleep. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, John Quincy Adams, John Stamos, John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith, John Wick, John Nijaj, which is John backward.
That's awesome. Is he still doing episodes? Did he?
Should
That's
be.
awesome. I thought sciatica was gonna basically keep him from doing anything anymore, but I forgot he's also a lunatic, so that
Yeah,
doesn't
he
really
is.
matter.
Man, we kind of have government of wrestlers in a manner of speaking. I mean, we have Jesse Crazy Person Ventura.
It's true, we did. Who else? I'm trying to think. I mean, technically Trump got Stone Cold Stunnered, so...
God bless Stone Cold.
See, now he needs to Stone Cold Stunner his kids. Like, there's just no...
All of them.
All of them. They just have to... It's like, this is part of initiation, brother.
You want a security clearance? You gotta get a Stone Cold. His dumbass son will come up. Ooh, you mean like the creamery? Smash. Oh, there are clips a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course he couldn't sell the stunner. Like,
Nah.
would have broken his fucking neck.
That old neck.
I mean, yeah, technically we have Linda McMahon is on Trump's cabinet. Like, maybe a nation of wrestlers.
God. I forgot about that.
I know a lot of people who like are boycotting WWE over it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, thank God for you, Fairy.
Yes.
We haven't gotten a lot of big hearts in a while.
No, we haven't. We definitely got a glut the past two plays. I was actually surprised. I was like, wow. I thought we weren't gonna run into any.
Oh yeah, he was. What was Terry Crews's name in Idiocracy?
Mountain, I know.
Dwayne, Mountain Dew.
Shit! Wow. Let's look this up. Let's see. President Camacho.
Camacho, that's it.
His full name is President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho.
That's it. This is the room I always fucking forget about. I mean, not that we need it.
Wow, I don't remember this room. Holy shit.
Yeah, we don't need it. Yeah, we saw Idiocracy not that long ago.
Yeah. I didn't expect us to get that interview afterwards. That was
the coolest
awesome
part of it. Yeah, God bless the Alamo, because not only did they show Idiocracy, they also showed a live interview with Mike Judge, Terry Crews, and Maya Rudolph, aka the only characters that actually matter.
Yep.
Oh man.
What is Maya Rudolph doing right now?
I forget. Which sucks because I think she actually mentioned what she had been doing.
I thought so too. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, it is very sad. What was I forget, Chris Julian, was he just somebody who wrote into Nintendo, or was he...
He was the one who got the, Nintendo Power contest to, that was supposed to get him a starring role in The Mask 2, which never happened. So instead, they named a room after him. Or it might have been another Nintendo Power prize, but in any case, it was something Nintendo Power related.
Oh.
It did need to be dark because it's confusing. It's a very confusing room.
At this point, this is like the next to last dungeon, so they're kind of like, let's just throw everything at you. Like the whole. I think the coolest thing about this are these eyes, because it's that is awesome. I didn't know you could do it at the side, and that's how that could work.
Yep.
Oh man.
Also, I'm really hoping that everything in here is just another piece of heart.
That would be awesome.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh,
yay!
full heart.
We get a devil.
I don't know. I think they just wanted that room is pretty much just there to take your hearts. Like let's not lie.
Yeah. It is okay for the game to say fuck you sometimes.
If I remember correct, I forget if it's here.
Is this where you get the can of Berna? Shit.
No, it's not. This is just a normal ass point.
Okay.
But there is a spot, which would normally be where the last piece of heart is. But I tell you, I've been watching more and more of those movies with Mikey's, and
Oh man.
god damn, does
Yeah.
that guy know? That guy knows so much about how to make a good movie, or how to
I guess analyze.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was really. Thank you for turning me on to him because
I didn't think another person could make me love Mad Max Fury Road more than I already did.
Oh shoot! Thank you for telling me that because I completely did not watch that yet. I need to watch that. I'll probably do that after. Which, by the way, have you seen the Black and Chrome edition at all?
No, I need to, but I have not.
Me too.
I mean, I've seen Mad Max Fury Road in theaters literally 7 times when that movie came out.
Yeah, me too. I think I probably saw it 6. I was like, oh good, I like this every time I see this. This is wonderful.
I remember. Okay, let me see if I can remember this correctly. I went to go see Fury Road. There was some problem with. It was. I remember. I got out of work early one day, and I didn't want to drive all the way to the Alamo to see a movie. So I literally just went to my local shitty theater.
Mm-hmm.
They had there was a problem with maybe the first, not like a crazy amount, just like the first minute of the movie. There was some problem with it. So they gave me a ticket to go see Avengers for free.
Oh, okay.
And I saw Avengers, and or to see another movie for free. I went to go see Avengers. Avengers had a problem with its opening segment, so they ended up giving me a ticket to go see another movie as like a thank you. So I'm like, oh, so you're giving me now a courtesy ticket for there being a problem of the movie that you made me see. Like, how much can you possibly fuck up theater? But so in like one day, I saw Fury Road, saw Avengers 2, and then because I hate Avengers. I hated Avengers 2. So
Yeah.
when they gave me another thing to go see another movie, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go see Fury Road again. I'm gonna see it 2 times in one day.
That's awesome. Oh man.
So I literally spent just one day at the theater, like seeing 3 movies in a row and one of them twice. But yeah, I hated Avengers 2 so much.
Oh. There were some aspects of it where I'm like, this could be good, but there's something like severely wrong with the way we talked about it. It's like the way like the story hinged on the fact that they're not as strong as a team anymore, even though that was kind of like the whole deal with the first one, was them developing a strong bond as a team. And it's kind of like, well, wait, why are they doubting themselves again?
Yeah, what's that all about?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to just kind of not care about it, but man, I really just hated it. Like, even in terms of like a superhero movie, I hated it. It rushed through way much. It raced through so much. It didn't make it feel like it earned anything. a lot of the characters either didn't act, like, completely went against how they were written, or, it just irked Marat a lot of, we need something to do between, Infinity War.
God, that's right, yeah. Oh.
And my complaint that the movie literally went from, like, saying Ultron's name to having Ultron in like 5 minutes. God damn it.
The only thing that came out of that I thought was really great was when Red Letter Media did Ultron California.
Yeah.
It made me actually, because I had no idea about the character Robert California, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, Vinny was saying the exact same thing when that movie came out.
Yeah. Oh man. By the way, did you see how they were? I think you and Vinny would like this. That they were hinting that it looks like Monster Hunter is definitely coming to Switch.
Yeah, I am.
Like they were like, please
excited.
enjoy the one on the 3DS first. And I'm like, okay, so you guys are doing it. Like they were not saying yes and or no.
Yeah, this dungeon is so like I need to get one key. I think.
Yeah.
To get out. I don't know, I thought I had enough keys, but apparently I don't. I have the big key. So now it feels like I just gotta retrace my steps and find one that dropped. I could have sworn I had one more in reserve.
I thought so too. What did you use on? What was the last door you used it on?
Well, unfortunately, there's a lot of, like, this place is kind of a key maze, to begin with. And actually, yeah, I'm just going to warp out.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I think I have an idea. Well, let me make sure there's no walls I could bomb or anything like that, or if there's not a key hidden in one of these stupid fucking pots. Because I think one of the, rooms around here was supposed to have a key under, or a key in one of the treasure chests, and instead we got a piece of heart.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you know, this game doesn't really screw you too hard. It's kind of like
this is entirely the randomizer's fault. Like,
yeah, this dungeon isn't really that bad. It's tough, but it's not like it's not as hard as you probably think it is. It's just a matter of, hey, you need to figure out how to. You just need to be careful with your resources. Be prepared. Other games don't, like, I would say, and I get it, it's like, it's kind of like, it may be a little daunting because of that, but I would take this in a heartbeat over feeling like I'm safe all the time with my resources.
Yeah.
Especially in an in-game situation.
Also, thank you, Giant Shill, for the follow.
Oh yeah, thanks, Giant Shill.
Don't forget, the whole hard part of this entire dungeon, we're supposed to be having, a thing that cuts our magic in half, that I just plain don't have.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about that.
And like rooms like this, like there are points where you are just gonna have to get hit.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you have something like the magic cape, which I never thought of, actually. It was like, oh yeah, you could easily dodge it that way.
Yeah. So yeah, it's right here where I think Well, I think it's supposed to be a locked door, and then you're supposed to get a key from one of these rooms here.
Ah, okay.
And it just doesn't have the key.
Ah, I see.
I think maybe something like when I left the dungeon and flipped back and came back.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a map either. Or do you? You don't have a map, do you?
I have every other part of this dungeon, which probably means the key is somewhere. And unfortunately, that I do not know if we can beat the game without. Actually, how do I access the map? Is that just?
Hey, is it?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the one
LRR?
It's the one I never use.
Huh.
Oh, I forgot how. I forgot how dumb the map in this game is.
Oh, that's right. Because oh yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just blocking. It's literally just blocking that way in. There is something that we can try doing. I did make that save state when the game crashed. Or when my stream crashed. And I guess I just have to be really careful about what I'm gonna save in slot 3 just to be on the safe spot. But
right. That's right, boys and girls.
If we
Take 2. What are you thinking?
I hope I saved before Dungeon 6, and we don't have to do Misery Mire all over again.
Oh, that's right.
Nope, we did not.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the save I made there, and just see if there's, and make sure there's nothing else that we didn't miss, because it looks like there are two little, I can't tell if those are supposed to be staircases or smaller chests. And yeah, it is bullshit that if you run out of magic, like, that's it, you're just not going to be able to beat this dungeon. But to be fair, they actually do tell you very early on in it, if you do not have magic, the magic potion, go back and get it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, without a key, key, we're going to be in trouble. And keys are locked off to their individual dungeons. So
you don't have to go out of the dungeon.
And neither will we be. It's not like in Zelda 1 where you can just stock up on keys in one dungeon and use them in another. I think, for example, we used the key to get into that room with just a bunch of coins in it.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think, you know, let me take a look and see here. Rock. Past. See.
Well, unfortunately, it's looking like we are probably not going to beat this tonight.
Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that just means we'll have another night for it.
Yep. So, also, if we're going to want 100% this, like, we would still have a lot to be doing anyway. So, what I'm going to do is, off camera, so no one has to worry about it, I will pop back onto our old save state at the fairy fountain, and pretty much get us back to this exact spot right here. and then from there on we can clear it out.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, then, I guess we're calling for the night. Or...
Yep. Yeah, I gotta
All
do some video editing before I crash. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming out, and thank you for our new followers. It's been a blast. Thanks for sticking around even through the crash that we had there earlier. And have a good night. We will see. It could be another update to Gravity Rush coming out. Also, if you haven't seen our thread yet, go in there. We got a couple of fan artists who have done, who've been working on a contest. All of them look really good. Check it out and vote for our Design a Hero contest. And I will see you all next week. See ya.
Take care.